Oh, wait. Hello. Can you hear me now, stream? Sorry about this. Sorry.
Oh, wait.
Yay! Come on!
Now stream. Sorry about that.
Alright. Me and my good friend Bass Magician are going to be rating the legendary assault rifle skins in Apex Legends. Say hello, Mr. Bass Magician.
Hello guys, yes we are going to be rating the AR legendary skins today. Yeah, I'm excited, let's get into it.
Yes, shall we? Okay, first up we have the Havoc.
Yep.
And also, sorry, Bass Magician. I just wanna give a huge, come on doggies, you can do it, beat the D's in the grand final tomorrow. Anyway.
Bit controversial, I agree, Leon. Come on doggies, let's win.
Anyway, back to the video.
Alright, so there's only two legendary skins with the Havoc. We've got the Quantum Chaos and the Sonic Empire. Let's start off with Quantum Chaos. So, wait, what are your first thoughts on this one?
My first thoughts, looks like Watson's original skin, doesn't it?
It kind of does with the heavy sort of darkish kind of blue, I think, and the orange.
Yeah, it's a nice shade of blue. It really is a nice shade of blue.
It is quite a nice shade of blue, you're right.
Yes, I quite like it.
My good friend Bass.
It doesn't make a very clear statement.
Yeah.
Looking at zoomed in, has quite some nice spine details. The charging system is quite nice. I like the sort of like copper wires that are running along the barrel and sort of like the stations. I think those are a really nice addition. The stock seems a bit bland, but I guess that kind of runs with the whole entire usual Havoc sort of look. So
Sure does. Yeah.
Yeah, I do quite like the differences they made, sort of on a reloading sort of area. I like how there's like a caution sort of sign.
Pretty good, yeah.
Towards the stock area. And just before the barrel, there's another sort of looks like a bit of copper sort of swirl around. I do like those details. Overall, I don't love it too much. I feel I'm not really that much of a fan of the orange and blue, even though the blue is quite a nice shade. Yeah, I'm going to give it about a 7 out of 10.
That's a pretty decent score. For me, I really like the blue. The shade's really nice. I reckon the blue and the white go well. I'm just not a big fan of the orange.
Yeah,
the yellow is pretty nice. If you see on the stock on the right, I like the pattern, like there's an electric bolt.
Yeah.
And like, the stock seems pretty, like, just a bit plain, but then again, like you said, it's kind of the shape of the Havoc.
Yeah, the shape
natural
like
shape.
That.
Yeah. The barrel pretty nice to me, I reckon. Like is this area that my cursor's on? Is that the barrel? Like the thing that you take out and reload? I think that's a barrel, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm not quite sure. Possibly.
Yeah, possibly is. Well, if that is the barrel, like, I reckon it needs a bit more colour around it. On it. I like the lovely little caution right next to it. I reckon it's a great addition.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, just I'm not a very big fan of the colour scheme.
Yeah.
I'd also give it a 7 out of 10.
Alright, very nice. Moving on to the Sonic Empire now.
Ooh.
Now, this one is already looking a bit more, sort of calm on the eyes. I feel like Quantum Chaos was very busy with that colour scheme, but this one, it's got a nice sort of tan, wooden sort of brown. and a nice sort of very clear silver, which I like quite a lot. And then right down below we also have like a bit of rose gold, looks like, and a bit of a darker grey, which I do quite like. I also really like the colour scheme they've used on the reloading system. Same caution sign as they had before. The design on the gun overall is actually very nice. I did quite enjoy it. It looks like something like sort of spirally, something like looking a bit like vines.
Yeah.
Overall, the colour scheme is very nice. I like the way they've incorporated the pattern and the reloading system. So, very nice. I'm going to give it a 8 out of 10.
Pretty nice. For me, this is a massive upgrade on the Quantum Chaos. I really like the wood in the like the handle bit, and also in the stock. I like that silver like titanium looking shiny thing. I like the pattern on it, really nice. Yeah, the colors are so much better for me. I really like how, again, like the vine looking pattern over here. It looks really nice for me, I reckon. And it goes well with the silver color scheme, yeah. With the what's the word? Wood. Sorry, my brain just went blank for a sec. And I love how they included the little caution sign over here again, next to the, I'd like to say, magazine. Bringing some stuff over from its little buddy Quantum Chaos. Overall, this is a solid gun skin for me. It's really good compared to the Quantum Chaos, I reckon. I'd also give it an 8 out of 10.
Very nice. You have the same score so far, same thoughts.
On to the flatline. Yep.
Move on to the flatline now.
Your favourite gun-based magician, isn't it?
Yes, it is my favourite gun in the game. So let's see what legendary skins it has. So first up, we are looking at Supernova. So first look from this one. The blue and the whites, I don't mind too much. But once again, this gold, it's not really popping out to me. And to be honest, it kind of looks like sort of like a fabric, with like the wrinkles in it.
Yeah, it does. It looks like wrapping paper to me.
Yeah, if you zoom in, it looks like there's like some sort of like black polka dots within.
Is it?
Which I think so. And I'm not really loving that sort of gold. But I do really like on the scope how they like these sort of barrel things.
Yeah, I really like that.
Like it's charging up the gun, which looks really nice. The stock is also nice. I like how it has the VK. It says VK flatline, like right above the magazine. I really like that feature. I also like if you zoom in the grip pattern on the handle and the foregrip. I think that looks really clean.
Looks like some carbon fiber to me.
Yeah. Overall, the front of the gun is very nice. The gold is really letting it down though.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10.
Pretty nice, Jacob. Sorry, base magician. For me, the gold over here kind of looks like wrapping paper. Like, I'm not a big fan of it. I reckon I think it wrecks the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will look way better just blue, white, and is sort of like a grey, blackish color.
Yeah, I agree.
Carbon fiber. Yeah, again, I like these. It looks like energy, something to do with like electricity energy on the top of the gun. I think it looks super cool. The front of the gun where you shoot, it looks pretty amazing to me, actually.
Yes.
Really nice. Yeah, I like how there's like a pipe that runs through it. that run. Am I using? Never mind. That run. That you see that pipe, Jacob?
Yeah.
Base magician. Yeah, it's pretty nice, isn't it?
I do. Yeah, you're right. I do enjoy that feature of the gun. I think it really shows the sort of more like technical side, and I enjoyed how they haven't sort of tried to hide that. And sort of ends up like a bit of a roughness to this usually quite clean look that the gun has.
There's another pipe at the back on the top actually.
Yes. Oh, there is.
Yeah, I love the inclusion of the words flatline and V47.
Yes.
The mag looks pretty solid to me. I really like the mag. The stock looks decent, but again, I reckon it would look way better without the gold.
Yeah.
And I really like the carbon fiber looking area. Yeah. This is pretty good for me. I'd give it a 7.8.
10. Alright, very nice. Moving on to the next legendary skin, the Hazard Pay.
Hazard Pay, ooh.
Okay, honestly, first thoughts, this skin reminds me a lot of the grey skin, Yellow Jacket. Except it's a more sort of brighter sort of yellow, I think. I do really love the magazine right here. The design on that is really clean. I really enjoy that. I also I like the on the foregrip there is like a bit of aqua sort of.
Like it looks like paint drizzled over it. It looks really nice to me.
Yeah, also on the handle and sort of just like the magazine, there's some there. I also like how there's a bit of rose gold included.
There is on the pipe.
And different to gold like last time, this one has blue. Honestly, this one, it kind of looks like bubble wrap, like a blue bubble wrap. Have you ever seen like blue bubble wrap in packaging?
Yeah, it kind of does actually, yeah.
It looks like that for me. You got the same sort of wires, so these wires are more like rose gold.
Yeah, it looks much better to me.
Enjoy that color scheme. I also do quite enjoy the charging things. I like the sort of like the hazard colors. Like, you know, the black and the black.
Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I do quite enjoy that. Honestly, the color scheme is very nice. The bubble wrap sort of blue, I'm not really a fan of that. Same as it's a sort of like twin supernova. But overall, it's quite nice. Definitely better than supernova. So I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Pretty nice Space Magician right there. Okay. For me, I really like the theme of the gun, like the hazardy look. Yeah, the foregrip, I really love that bit of like drizzled aqua paint on there. Yeah, I like the yellow, and the blue doesn't really do it for me. Just like you, Base Magician, I don't really like the blue. I reckon if they just got rid of that wrapping paper look, it would have been much better. Yeah. Again, those like battery energy things on the top. I love how they have the hazard tape wrapped around them. That's pretty cool. You see the magazine, the pattern on there?
Yes.
I love that.
It is very nice.
It is very nice. Yeah, I really like the pipe. Is it a pipe? I'm not sure. Like the pipe that runs through it. I reckon it's really good. I love the rose gold. Yeah, to me this is just a massive upgrade on the supernova. I'd give this an 8.5, just like you.
Alright, very nice. Having good ratings so far. Moving on to the Spine Chiller now.
Spine Chiller.
Okay, first thoughts. The front of the gun is very different to what we've seen so far.
Sure is.
I'm not sure if I'm loving it so far. Right now, I do prefer the front of the hazard pay and the supernova. It has some spikes on the scope, which are quite nice. The foregrip has a very nice design, which sort of like the metal rose gold coloured pipe leading into the foregrip, and a bit of wood on the tip, I think, possibly. It unfortunately doesn't have that really nice mag design we saw in the last one.
Yeah.
But it's not too bad. If you look on where the handle, it also has some of that really nice wood texture and possibly a bit of carbon fibre to finish it off.
Possibly a bit of leather too, I see there.
Yeah, possibly on the stock, I think.
Yeah.
Just above the magazine, it looks like a bit of like a ghost sort of character, where it says flatline.
Yep.
I think that's a cool little artistic feature, which is quite nice. The stock, as Leon pointed out, Whitlight pointed out, has a bit of leather laying down, which I don't really mind too much. Also,
yeah.
in front of the gun, sounds like there's like this little chain sort of part at the very front, which I think gives it a sort of like wraps up the design quite nicely. I think overall it's quite a nice skin. I would have liked to have a bit more design on the mag and possibly a different colour theme, but the wood touches are very nice. So overall, I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Thank you, Base Magician. Back to me. For me, I really like the rose gold-ish looking colour on the gun. The colour scheme, the black, blue, and a bit of aqua, I really enjoy that. I like how it says flatline again on the back of the gun. You see on the stock, there's like a little, like, what is it? Hanging. There's something hanging.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. I think it gives it like a bit more, like otherwise it'll be a bit more plain at the back. It'll be really plain.
It gives
something to enjoy looking at.
Yeah.
I really like the stock. The pattern of the gun's pretty nice. Again, like Base Magician said, I wish the mag had a bit of pattern on it. Right now, I don't really like the way it looks.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like at the front, half of the flat line is gone to me, and I really enjoy that. Like, there's a pipe going through the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that.
It's sort of like it's stripped away to its like bare colours, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I really like, there's like spikes on the top. I really enjoy that because it gives it a bit more energy to the gun. Like, otherwise it will look a bit boring. I reckon it will look a bit plain up there. And you see that triangle looking chain?
Yeah.
At the front? Yeah, that reminds me, have you ever, in music class at school, they had those little triangle instruments?
Yeah.
It reminds me of one of those.
You got like one of those like metal sticks and like you smack in, or like metal poles and like you bang the inside of it and like it makes noise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love the metal look to it. And there looks like there's a flashlight on next to the barrel of the gun.
Next to the barrel.
Yeah, right above the.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, and I like the leather. Is it leather? I like it everywhere on the gun. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it's like a wood or maybe a leather, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, I think some upgrades will be a bit of pattern on the magazine, and maybe on the foregrip as well. Something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Overall, I give this gun a 8 out of 10. It's not bad. Not bad at all.
Very nice. Alright, moving on now to the low rider, the last of the flatline legendary skins. First thoughts.
I love it.
I definitely see a very fiery theme. A lot of black, creating a fire pattern with a red, a bit of orange and yellow background. I do quite enjoy this skin. I think the colour theme is quite nice, and there's obviously a very clear thing they're trying to show to the looker. Same sort of piece at the front as the spine chiller, which I don't mind, but as I said before, I prefer the front piece on the Supernova and Hazard Pay, but it's very nice. Also has that stripped back look as the spine chiller, and it has that black metal pole with a few orange stripes, and on the foregrip. The handle looks like a metal red with a carbon fiber plate. Magazine, once again, could do with a better design. And unlike the rest of them, this skin does not seem to have a design on top of the pattern area. Which I think kind of leaves a bit bland, because towards the back, there isn't really much going on. At the middle and front, yes, there is, but towards the back, it starts getting a bit bland, which I'm not really loving that design. So it has the same spikes as its sort of brother spine chiller, which I quite liked. Overall, it's a decent gun, but there are some improvements needed. So I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10.
Ooh, okay. I think that's a little harsh. But anyway, on to the lowrider for me. I really love this. I really love the black and in the yellow and the orange and the red. The only thing that I wish was in this gun was a pattern on the magazine.
Yeah.
Yeah, like maybe a bit more flames on the mag. Again, that pole-looking pipe thing, I love the 2 orange stripes on it. It's really nice. Again, the flashlight and the triangle chain, pretty nice. And there's something hanging from the stock again. I think the stock is really good. Do you, Base Magician?
I do quite enjoy the stock. The dangling part does give it a bit of a, activity, but I feel like it needs something else. Because the dangling part is quite nice to draw your eye towards the stock, but I feel like it needs some sort of small pattern. Not something too big so it's too busy, but I think it just needs something else.
Alright, good point from the Base Magician there. Yeah, you see that on the barrel? It looks like a bit of molten lava on the barrel. I really like that.
Oh yeah, I see what you're looking at. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. For me, I really like this gun skin. Also, again, like there's little spikes there. I think it makes the gun skin look a bit more scarier. Yeah, this is really good to me. I give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Wow, very high rated.
I really like it.
Interesting. Alright, moving on to the Hemlock now.
The Hemlock.
Alright, so this gun has 5 legendary skins. First one is the glorious one.
The glorious one.
Bad boy. First looks, it is very nice.
It's very dull to me. Like, it doesn't have a lot of colour.
It doesn't have a lot of colour, did you say?
Yeah, it's a bit dull.
But, yes. I don't really mind it too much, but I agree with you. I think there is a bit too much sort of cream colour. There's only a little bit of colour variation, which it looks like a bit of a wood on the handle and a bit on the magazine.
Yeah, a bit of gold on the barrel and a bit of, like, greyish up there.
Yeah. So, I do quite like the angel sort of piece towards the front of the gun.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice.
It kind of looks like one of those things. Have you seen Pirates of the Caribbean? The ships where they have like that thing on the front of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looks like one of those.
Yeah, it does.
The stock is actually very nice. I do really like the stock.
Yeah, the stock. Yeah, I love it.
Honestly, it's a really nice skin. I think it's very clean. Very nice looking. I do really like that grey and gold at the front of the gun. I think that really kicks it off and gives it that bit of a colour change it kind of needed. So I do agree. At the middle, something could be going a little bit more. But I do quite like the pattern that's on right now. It's a bit like vine.
Floral.
Yeah, floral vines. I think that looks really nice on the gun.
It does.
Overall, this is a very nice skin. I think I'm gonna give it a 8.5 out of 10.
Pretty nice, Jacob. Sorry, Base Magician. Okay, back to me now, the wet wipe himself. I really love that stock. I can't get over over the stock. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. The magazine is nice. It's pretty good. Again, that like angel looking thing, it's a great addition to the gun. It's really nice. I really like the barrel and just above it. The floral viney pattern, I reckon it's pretty good, but I reckon it will be better with a bit of color because it looks too.
I agree.
Yeah.
Like not zoomed in, you can barely see it. But I feel like if the pattern was a different color, it'd be much better because you could see it better.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, it looks pretty dull to me. Not much color. I wish there was a bit more color on the pattern over there. I like how the foregrip, sorry, the magazine and the handle, and also a bit of the stock as well. I love the wood in it. It gives it a bit more color, which it really needs. I'm not really liking this gun that much. I'd give it a 7 out of 10.
Okay, next one is the
Lost Queen.
Lost Queen.
Oh.
Yes. Now, first looks, it looks obviously a lot like the Glorious one.
Sure
but
does.
It's obviously had a bit of a color change, and it looks very mossy. Personally, I actually do quite enjoy the moss.
Yeah.
Covered over the gun. I think it gives it a nice, very round texture. And if you zoom in, it has the same vine pattern. And the moss makes the vine pattern look much more realistic.
Yeah, it does.
I also do really like how the moss has spread over sort of the angel piece on the front of the gun. And I also like what it's done to like the sort of the barrel of the gun just above the angel. I really like that part.
Yeah, really nice.
So the red kind of looks a bit weird in the middle of the gun for me personally.
Yeah, it does a bit, actually.
Like the red pieces, it just doesn't really go with the moss very well.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't really look very nice.
Yeah.
So there is this sort of very little pattern just after the floral. And it's like a man or a person.
Yeah, with a shovel? Is that a shovel?
I'm not quite sure. At first I thought it was a bit of a spear.
Well, yeah, it looks like a spear to me, actually, more than I zoom.
Yeah, possibly. Anyway, I also do like, I kind of like how it's been underwater because like there's like little clam sort of things.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice, yeah.
Yeah, overall it's not too bad, but the red really kills it for me.
Yeah, it does.
So, just because of the red, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. Okay, back to me. Thank you, Base Magician. The stock over here, pretty good, I think. I like how it's a bit rusty at the top. And the moss spreads to the stock as well. I really love the moss. It gives it a lot more color that the Glorious one did not have.
Yeah.
It gives the angel a bit of hair. Look at that.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks I really enjoy this one more than the Glorious one. I love the green and the blue. And the barrel, sorry, not the barrel. Actually, yeah, the barrel's pretty nice as well. The magazine, I love the magazine. And yeah, that man with the spear, it gives it a bit of like theme. Sorry, not theme. Like, I don't know. I think it wrecks the theme of the gun.
Pardon?
I think it wrecks the theme.
So you don't think it's a good addition?
Nah, I really don't.
You're controversial. I don't think it's too bad, but I do agree with you. It does kind of throw you off a little bit.
Yeah. The more that I look at the red, the more that I think it actually looks okay. Like, yeah.
I don't agree, honest. I really do not enjoy the red in this gun.
Yeah. And it,
But some,
yeah, the angel looks a lot better with the moss on it. Like, it looks too plain. If it in the glorious one,
yeah.
you could barely see it. It's like camouflaged. Now, yeah, this I really enjoyed looking at this. For me, this is a 9. Pretty good.
Nice.
I really like it.
Very nice. Alright, next skin is called
The pressure points.
Now, first looks at this skin, the magazine, absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I really like how it sort of looks like a bit charged, right, sort of like above where the magazine is actually being held.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that. There's also a bit of a caution sign, or some sort of sign on the stock sort of barrel thing, which I do quite like. Also, on the sort of end of the scope, also looks like one of those like charge sort of things, like charge up bullets, which I think looks really cool. And it's got all the wires going into it, which is really nice.
Really nice.
I also really enjoy the color theme on this gun. There's also a W, just sort of on a diagonal right.
There's also an E on the stock, an E and an S right next to each other on the stock. Do you see that?
Yeah, I wonder what this means.
Yeah.
And a W. The W I'm thinking means either like what's in a what, but the gun kind of looks like one of those like hazard guns that you saw before, or like.
Yeah.
But, on the mag there is a yellow and purple. Yellow and black.
Caution tape. Yeah, I really love that.
And also right above the foregrip there is also some yellow and black stripes. Overall, it's a very nice skin. I personally don't love color scheme, but I do think it really suits the theme of the gun quite well. And the magazine is really nice. So I'm going to give it a 8.5 out of 10.
Pretty good, Base Magician. Okay, to me, I really love the yellow and the greyish black. I love the caution tape the caution tape. Yeah, it looks really nice. I see there's a bit on the barrel too. The barrel is beautiful for me. The mag, like where the mag gets hold, I really love that area. And the mag itself is pretty nice as well.
Yeah.
The stock, the stock looks a bit blocky, but the E and the S gives it a bit more like flavor, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, the W is quite weird, same as the E and the S over here.
Yeah.
I really love the theme in the gun. Also the wires going into the, what is that? Like a
sort of charging station.
Yeah, the charging station. Yeah, that's pretty nice. I really love the black and yellow. This is oh, you see that on the top of the gun? It looks pretty nice up there, top left.
Yeah.
Yeah, and on the bottom of the stock, there's like a dark blue canister.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really love that.
Yeah, I agree. That blue canister is very nice.
Yeah. This is a pretty nice gun. The more I look at it, the more it gets better for me. I'm giving this a 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, very nice. Alright, moving on to the
fluid mechanics.
Ooh,
yes.
This is amazing.
This is the one.
This is basically same pressure point, but with something I asked for to change the color scheme, and they have. And this looks very nice. I'm not sure I love the blue and the silver, but the gold on the magazine, once again, absolutely amazing. The canister underneath, it seems like it has a bit of a pattern on it, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
The wires once again going to the charging station. Charging with the black and gold looks very nice once again. the blue could do without. And you know, there could be a little bit more action on the floor, but there's really not much happening there. But overall, it's very nice. Also, I just really realized the trigger for the gun is also blue.
Oh, it is, yeah.
So yeah, I'm not loving the blue too much, but it is very nice. Color scheme is definitely better than Pressure Point, and it has some very nice features. The stock looks a lot better with the golden W on it. So overall, it's very nice. But yeah, just the more I look at the blue, the more I'm like, I'm not loving it that much. So I'm gonna give this one a 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. You know what this reminds me of? You see the gold and go over to the flat line onto the supernova?
Yeah.
The fluid mechanics, I reckon, is what the supernova wishes it could be. It really does. It's really amazing. Sorry about this. 1 second.
I agree. The gold, it looks so much better. But this gold just really ruins the gun.
Does it?
On the supernova,
Ah, so yeah. The gold on the fluid mechanics, I really love it. It looks like a bit scratched to me, which it looks amazing like that.
It looks in different light angles. It does. Like it looks like it's been touched a lot, and like there's lots of fingerprints.
Yeah, I love the color scheme. I love the blue, unlike you. The gray silver. I love the pattern, the lines. It works really well with the gun. I love how the W is actually gold. It looks really nice. The stock is nice. The canister, I love how it's gold.
And if you look very closely, above the canister, towards the left end of the canister, you can see it's like a lightning.
Oh yeah, there is.
High surge sort of symbol.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a bit of red on the gun, as you see on the stock and also the magazine.
Yeah. Which I really mind that.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy the red. I reckon it wrecks the gun, but you barely notice it anyway, so I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I love the wires going through the we call the charging station area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how it's black and gold.
Yeah.
This gun's amazing. I really love it. I give it a 9.
Okay, very nice. Now the last hemlock.
The Siberian.
The Siberian. Now, if I'm not wrong, this one looks
like that alternator one, doesn't it?
It looks very much like the original hemlock, which I don't mind too much because I actually quite like the original hemlock.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Honestly, this is actually very nice. The front piece looks very nice. I like how there's like a sort of a gap in that area, which I really like. The mag is very nice. The magazine holder could have a bit more padding other than just the hexagons, but it's not too bad. I actually really like sort of like the middle of the gun with the pattern and like the blue stripes and the dark blue pattern as well, and the dark grey. I really like how they combine that and mix it in. I think they do that really well. I also want to finally gun the silver also, and it's really nice touch. Overall, it's very, very nice. Though it does look a bit plain.
It does. Yeah, it really does to me as well.
So yeah, it's pretty good, but it seems a bit plain. So I'm gonna have to give it an 8 out of 10.
Over to me. Okay, I really love the mag. Even the place where the mag is stored is really nice. I love the hexagon, the black hexagon pattern. The stock for me is one of the best stocks I've seen all day. The barrel, pretty nice. Like the whole middle of the gun is nice. The pattern is good. I just don't really like that circle. It looks like an eye.
It kind of looks like the circle's like rolling away from like the rest of the gun and leaving like an aft image of like the blue.
It looks like the Target logo.
Oh my god, it does so much.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you the thing I absolutely hate about this gun.
What?
The color scheme.
Really?
I hate the navy blue and the baby blue, neon blue. I really don't like it. I reckon if it was just black and maybe yellow or red, like a light red.
Yeah, true. I do think it would look better if it was gold.
Yeah, gold would be amazing.
These colors fit much better with the futuristic style, and I also really like how they used them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the colors. The colors bring it a lot down from really a lot down.
Yeah, I can't see that though. I can't see that.
Yeah. I love the gun, how it's built. Everything, it looks amazing. But the colors, not for me.
Yeah.
But the mag, I have an exception for. The mag looks amazing. The blue. But that won't look good if I change the theme of the gun. But maybe if you change the navy, the dark blue for a black, it would change my mind a lot.
Possibly. Yeah. I would.
Like you see on the mag how it's black?
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks okay there. It looks nice on the mag.
The navy blue sort of ruins it.
Yeah, for me it ruins it. But the stock is amazing. I reckon the stock, the barrel, and the mag saves it a bit for me. The pattern as well. I'd give it a 7.5.
Okay, very nice. So we finished all the hemlock ratings. Now we're on to the R301. So let's have a look at these ones. The
My
first one
favorite
is
gun.
the last Spartan. First thoughts. Very nice color theme. Very nice patterns. At first I thought it was a metal, but as I further look, it actually seems to be a leather patterning on it.
Leather.
I do really enjoy the patterns. They almost look like creatures.
Yeah, the patterns are really nice. I see there's an Apex Predator logo on the left side.
Yeah, yes, that is. Yes. But I'm not quite sure what the one on the right is.
Oh, there's a skull above that. I really like that skull.
Oh, you're right, there is. Oh, the skull is kind of like a real. Actually, that was a really nice feature.
Yeah, it is.
That's
really nice.
There's also some dog keys, right towards the back of the gun, which I don't mind too much. They have a nice pattern on them.
Dog tag.
The stock though, it's very different from the rest of the gun. It has like sort of like a blue wrapping at the front, and then it's just black. I feel like if they continued with like the gold theme, and instead of the bandage, they could have used chains, where they use in most of the other parts.
Great idea, yeah.
I think that would look better. The front of the gun is quite nice.
For me, it's phenomenal.
Yeah,
the front of the gun, yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of the spikes.
Yeah, same.
But it's not too bad. I do like the chain that wraps around it, and I do like the part where the bullets came out. I think the pattern on that looks really nice. Overall, it's quite nice. The skull is possibly one of the best features, even though it's so small. I think it's really, really nice.
Yeah, it gives it a lot of flavor.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this a 8.5 out of 10.
Pretty nice. Okay, to me. Okay, the color scheme is not bad. I enjoy the color scheme. The bronze and the black and the silver chains, pretty nice. The front of the gun is phenomenal. The stock ruins it so much. It does not go with the rest of the gun.
Yeah, that's
yeah. The dog tags I don't really like. The mag is fantastic. I really love that mag and the mag holder. I like that there's a bit of tape on the handle. The gun is really detailed. I could tell Respawn put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah.
I love the chains. The spikes. I usually hate the spikes, but on this gun, it looks amazing. It really goes with it. And there's a bent piece of metal, and it looks like there's a tree on it. Like, you see that? And it's like nails into it. You see what I mean? Like the...
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I really love that. That's one of the best features. The skull's amazing. I really love the bronze and black Apex logo. And is that like a Prowler? A Prowler logo? Is that a Prowler? From Bloodhound's Trials?
I think so.
Yeah, it does look like one.
I think it is.
The more that I look at this gun, it gets so much better. Wow. I give this an 8.5 out of 10.
Okay. So that was the last Spartan rating. Now we're moving on to the Daybreaker.
Ooh.
First thoughts on this one, I actually really like it.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy the red with the gold. The patterns, I prefer the patterns that were on the last Spartan. So the front of the gun for me actually was a lot better with like the gold spikes and the gold chains. I think that looks really nice from the gun. Also the stock has been improved with an advantage related to the rest of the gun and also has a bit of a pattern on it, which is very mind. The dog tags are a bit hard to see because of how gold they are and also the lights, but it looks like one of the dog tags is a predator symbol. I'm not quite sure what the other one is. But as I said before, the thing that's really going to let this gun down is the patterns are a little bit weird and I'm not really loving them. Other than the dog tag patterns, I'm not really loving the rest of these. I think it would be better if the patterns sort of had like a Titanfall reference. I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they don't really include that, and it just seems to be random.
Yep. Okay. Your score?
Oh yes. I am rating this a 8.2.
8.2.
It's really nice, but the pattern just let me down. So 8.2 out of 10.
Pretty nice, Mr. Bakes Magician. Okay, to me, the skull.
Yes.
Again, I see the skull again. It's golden now. It looks even better to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the color scheme. Pretty nice. The stock has improved a lot, but it's still not the best.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I love the golden chains. The front of the gun is amazing. Same as the magazine. Unlike you, I really like the patterns. I like those two chickens, or are they roosters? And the like zigzag stripes are pretty nice.
Yeah.
And is that like a flower between two leaves? I really enjoy that. That's pretty nice. It pleases my eye. I love the color scheme. The dog tags, though, I'm not really a fan of. I enjoy the Apex, Predator, and the Prowler on the dog tags. I really love the patterns on them. But the patterns on them are nice, but I don't really like them on the gun. I don't think it goes. Yeah, this gun looks like it's Buddy the Last Spartan, and I think it's just a tiny bit worse.
So what are you rating it?
I rate it just like you, probably an 8.2.
Okay,
Pretty accurate for me.
Yeah. So, now moving on to the
Unleashed Rebellion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, jeez.
Right, first looks at this gun. I'm really liking the front piece. I think that looks a lot better. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay, just underneath the front piece of the gun, I've just seen, I think
It's like a katana. It looks like a katana.
Yeah, katana. It looks really, really nice.
I love how the katana's black and gold.
Yeah. Also, the patterns are actually really nice.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't like blue in guns, but this blue actually works really well with the gun, and I really enjoy it. Also, the stripes on the magazine look really nice, and on the handle, both those great features. The stock is like a million times better than the last Spartan and the Daybreaker stock. This looks amazing stock. Yeah, I got spinny. Really nice, the gun. Overall, I'm probably going to give it a 9 out of 10. I don't see that much room of in improving, and I really like it, so yeah, 9 out of 10.
Sorry, what was that?
I rate it 9 out of 10.
Okay, pretty nice. Where do I start? I love this. It's really nice, I reckon.
Love this.
I love the
Nice, I reckon.
black and gold katana.
Yeah.
Like, all the patterns are fantastic.
I love the
Yeah.
black and gold katana.
The stock is amazing.
Like, all the patterns.
I really love that stock.
The stock is definitely the improvement we need.
Yeah. Oh, far out. I'm speechless. Wow. Like, the front of the gun is absolutely stunning. The pattern, it's like a Chinese looking vibe to it. I love that. I really love that. It looks amazing. The magazine, amazing. I love it. The handle, really good. You know what I realized?
What did you realize?
There's no foregrip.
Well, the foregrip is kind of like the katana, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really want to be putting my hands over there.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe you could put your hands on the mag.
I think you meant to put the hand on like where you normally hold the katana. That's where I probably put mine.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's a little bit close to the trigger. Personally.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, the patterns are phenomenal. I love it. I love this gun. But, yeah, I give this a 9.5.
Right,
out of
very
10.
nice. Now, the last skin for today, the Dynastics cycle.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
10 out of 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's point out some really nice features. I really enjoy the tree and like the blood sort of moon in one of like the corners of the banner. And then the other banner which is on like the mag holder, I also really enjoy those two features. I think the colours are like a bit of green, which I think is a bit weird, poking out. But I do actually really like the pink katana. I think that's really nice. Banners, again, probably a very key feature, actually really, really nice. The bandages are not too bad. I do quite enjoy them. Though, once again, the green, it looks a bit weird. But the stock, like the gold, on top of the stock, I think it looks really, really nice. Overall though, I think, the green is a bit of a downsider. And, sort of like the pink dots at the front. They're not like symmetrical, like not symmetrical, they're not on like a straight line, kind of like bouncing around. I don't know if that's like a rough sort of feel, but I would prefer if they were like in a straight line. Overall, I don't really love the patterns. I mean, the patterns are nice, but the other patterns I'm not really that much of a fan of.
see.
Overall, I'm gonna give this a 8 out of 10.
Okay, you're a bit harsh, I reckon. Where do I start? I can't take my eyes off it. It's beautiful. I love it. Everything about it. It's amazing. I love the theme, the vibe, the colors. I just love the katana making another appearance.
Yeah.
The stock's amazing, the mag, the shape of the gun, the patterns I love, the colors are amazing. 10 out of 10. No, if I could, I'll give it 11 out of 10. I love it.
Alright. That is the end of all these Rifle Gold skins.
It sure is.
So, what do you think your favorite skin out of all of the gold assault rifle skins is?
Pretty obvious, mate.
So, I'm gonna guess the Dynastic Cycle is your favorite?
Sure is, yeah. I love it. It's amazing. And Base Magician, which legendary assault rifle skin is your favorite from today?
Alright, just talking about a bit back on the ones we've done before. Honestly, I think it is probably out of the Unseated Rebellion and the Glorious One. Both of these skins I like very much, though I'm probably gonna have to give it to the Unseated Rebellion, purely because I really like what they've done with it. I really like the color scheme a lot, and it's very detailed. Keeps the eye busy, but not too busy that like you feel like you don't really want to look at it after a certain amount of time. So my favorite one from today is going to be the Unseated Rebellion.
Very nice, Base Magician. Alright, so, yeah, pretty, it's like its little brother, the Dynastic Cycle. Its little brother. It sure is its little brother.
It's definitely a big brother in my point of view, but okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.
Catch us next Friday for
next
video.
Friday of Wet Wipe and Base Magician rate stuff. Yep. We've enjoyed doing this new series with you guys. Hope you like it, and see you guys. Have a good night.
Bye bye.